Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat on the way in. Look, I'm starting early. Y'all know Mr. Z is lit when I start early. 5 minutes early, yeah. Okay. My apologies to Toya. Look, Toya, y'all see Mr. Z. I'm usually composed. I know how to not use profanity. I know how to not use ad hominem attacks, right? I let people speak. I respect my elders, all of the above. But these people, especially women like Inky, are the worst people ever. These are the people. These are exactly who we're speaking about. It's crazy that Toya is speaking about her and then she pops up. Like Toya didn't literally say her name, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's as if we conjured her by speaking about women like her. When we say speak of the devil, well, damn. Right? And yes, Mr. Z was making all type of ad hominem attacks, which I thought Mr. Z couldn't be funny too. Toya, I saw you holding the laugh. Shout out to Toya. I saw you holding the laugh. Rogan said, damn it, no, I'm a laugh. Right? These people are the worst. Look, this is a real world example. Look, people, we're not playing. I know we're doing this internet thing, right? But we're not playing. Inky is a prime example of who we're speaking about. And she don't got no kids? Come on, man. And she has no children? So she don't care what the future looks like for real. She went up there to try to shame Toya. Let's call a thing a thing. She went up there to try to shame and lecture Toya. How dare you stand with these black men? How dare you ride with them? How dare you go against the sisterhood? Toya is telling her, look, man, I'm not riding with y'all. I want to be married. You never know what Toya's future look like. I want to have a family. And she went up there and said, to hell with all of that. Be over here with the box wine and the Lifetime movies, right? And the toy that needs double D batteries. No, she got a gas powered toy. The toy that needs a whole couple of gallons of gas every couple days. She would rather Toya be like her than be happy under a man. People like that are the worst. They are the worst. You see what I'm saying, Indigo? Indigo Flow says a vibrator with a kickstand. Single women keep women single. Prime example. I promise y'all we conjured her up. And shout out to the brother Black Uru, the elder. He went up there and he kept it mature. Nope, not Z, not tonight. Every once in a while, I think I've earned my right to every once in a while cut up, and tonight was the night. Because women like this are the prime example of what the hell we've been talking about for a decade. To hear Toya speak and to go up there, train tracks, with your nonsense. And when you said you didn't have no child, by the way, if she had a man, she would have told us. You know she would have told us. So you don't have no kids and no man? And you went up there to tell us what? Wait a minute. You don't got no kids and no man, and you came up there To do what? What, to try to make fun of us? To try to and she tried to say change the subject with that health crap. Sorry, Big Kev, I wasn't biting. Sorry, Lewis, I wasn't biting. She went up there to try to. Nope. Oh, Crisco, cholesterol, throat sounding at. Nope. Y'all are the worst ever. Look, man, women like this know what they've done and they still won't quit. And shout out to Toya for women like this being your ideological mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, and for you to dig yourself out of a hole built by women like this, who heard you speak and who heard you say, you know what, nope. And for her to say, excuse me, how dare you think you're going to leave the plantation? How dare you think you're going to think for yourself? Y'all got me sounding like goddamn, some of these goddamn racist conservatives. How dare you think for yourself or make a decision and say, you know what, I'd rather be over here with the men. How dare you turn your back on the sisterhood? It's essentially what she went up there to say. Huh. Mr. Z was worked up. I was worked up. For Toya inaugural, and shout out to Black Wolf for saying that exactly. For Toya's inaugural, you know, collaboration with Raj. And for this loser, low value rage, shout out to the Raj report. This loser with low value rage to choose this time to try to co-opt the conversation and attempt to shame Toya for giving her testimonial, for giving her story, and for making a conscious decision to say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to take my destiny in my hands. And I'm not going to be one of these people that's a statistic. I'm not going to be one of these women. And for Inky to decide, yeah, but the sisterhood though, can we have a word? Right? You are the worst, lady. You are the worst. Women like you are the worst. This is why I make the content I make, y'all. No, she agreed with Cynthia G. Don't get it twisted. She agrees with Cynthia G. But the clock back, and she mentioned Tommy Sotomayor. I told y'all they start the clock at Tommy Sotomayor. They don't start the clock with second wave feminism. They don't start the clock with first wave feminism. They start the clock with Tommy Sotomayor. Wait a minute, so you don't start the clock with Oprah Winfrey and them? You don't start the clock with Color Purple? You don't start the clock with Waiting to Excel? No. You don't start the clock with none of that. Four Color Girls, none of that, huh? You don't start the clock with Terry McMillan and none of that, huh? With calling black men secretly gay and on the DL? No, you don't start the clock with none of that, huh? Okay. You don't start the clock with second wave feminism when black women put their finger to the air and said, it looks like it's blowing towards white women. That's the direction I'm going. Y'all keep on lying and starting the clock with Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all sound like the white racists y'all imitate. You know the white racists that want to start the clock with O.J. Simpson or some type of weirdo stuff? Right? Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst. I told you, I said it to the ladies. These are the people that's giving y'all advice. Now, the content creators on YouTube, they speak better than this mush mouth. They speak better than her. They can enunciate their words better than her. But understand, this is Yanni. This is Chrissy. This is Paris. This is Lexus Exodus. This is Shira 7. This is them. Like I said, they can enunciate their words better, but this is them in the future. This is them. This is Crystal and Kerosene in another decade. This is them. At least Crystal and Kerosene had kids. This young lady don't got this young lady. This old hag don't have no skin in the game. Talking crap. She can afford to go scorch earth. She don't have no children, no man, no prospects, no nothing. For Toya to say, you know what, I don't want that. I don't want that. And for the lady to continue anyway. I said it, they don't care about other black women. They don't care about young black women. They don't care about black women that are younger than them. They said to hell with black men because for me it didn't work. So first I'm going to sell black women on non-black men. Okay, that didn't work. Sell black women on other women. Oh wait, they racist too. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna sell black women on other black women. Oh yeah, we keep on beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna just sell y'all on being single then. Anything to make y'all unhappy because I want to make black men unhappy. This is real life. This is just not no internet thing. Women like you are the worst, Inky. Women like you have destroyed at least 3 generations. At least. At least. Boomer women did worse. Extra women did worse. Millennial women, actually 4 Gen Z are looking like they worse than millennials. And you came up onto that page, onto Roger's channel, and you showed no contrition. You should have been kissing Toya's feet and apologizing for your generation of black women. And you went up there and tried to shame Toya. You tried to hush her up. You old hags are going to take your anger and resentment at black men and at white women because you not them. You're going to take it to the grave. You are the worst. You are the worst. Instead of you going up there and speaking to your junior and saying, look, we messed up. We sent y'all down the wrong road. It cost us. It cost the Xers. It's costing you. It may even cost the Generation Z women. I am so sorry. Instead of you doing that, instead of you saying, I am so sorry, we messed up big time, you went up there to try to shame Toya, you loser. You went up there to try to shame Toya. Not on my watch. All you old hags, all of you. Y'all are so lucky I ain't catch Crystal and Kerosene on Obsidian channel. Obsidian, you would have to boot my ass. I don't even get animated like that. But you was going to have to boot me. Screw all that. These women are going to go to the grave. They would rather go scorch earth and watch as millennial and Gen Z women have nothing than to see them happy with black men. They want to see black men miserable so much that they're okay with watching black women be miserable too. Let me use Paris's line. They hate black men more than they love black women. They hate black men more than they love black women. And women like Inky, who don't have children and who's not married, and it's arguable she's never been married, they're perfectly okay with watching their daughters, their ideological daughters, but she ain't never have no goddamn kids. They're perfectly okay with watching them suffer. Like I told y'all, even with Chrissy, I said it. They don't care about black women like that. They don't. And I see all y'all super chats. I'm going to read them when I get a chance. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. They don't. I said it before. We care about black women more than they do. I said it on Roger's channel, what, a few days ago. We can't even throw them overboard because there's a cord, there's a rope, there's a chain connected from our leg to their leg. And we can't save, we gotta save them. We have to. I said it. And you know how they think? The women like Inky? Screw it. We'll shoot a hole in the boat knowing we can't swim hoping they can't swim. That's Inky's ideology. That's Crystalline Kerazin's ideology. That's Chrissy's ideology. Paris sold y'all on this weirdo crap, and she's nice and snug in bed with some Nigerian cat. Married. Yanni's selling y'all on decenter men, low-key trying to be trolls, though. And women like Inky, who aged out the game, said, screw it, I'm going scorch earth. Women like Inky are the worst. They're old. They have no prospects. And what they want to do is salt the earth. If I can't be happy, screw it. None of y'all should be. Not just the black men. No, black women too. Oh, no. Wait, so I'm not going to have kids and be married? I'm going to let y'all have kids and be married? Oh, no. She came up on that panel. And she thought, what, Mr. Z was going to let her breathe? Oh, no. Women like you are the worst. And it would have been a thing if you at least had something to show for it. You don't have the white man. I doubt you have much money. I doubt you have any status in whatever career that you followed throughout life. What do you have to show for your jihad against black men? What do you have to show for it, Inky? What do you have to show for it? Huh. What do you have to show for it? At least Oprah has a name. Even though we mock and make fun of Terry McMillan, at least she has a name. At least Shonda Rhimes has a name. At least these people have a name. Alice Walker, Bell Hooks, at least they have a name. Inky, what do you have to show? Right? And if y'all hear that right now, that is a MK4 Supra across the street from me, revving and backfiring. Welcome to South Florida. That's a whole 2J right there. Yes, sir. Y'all hear that? Wait a minute. Let me see. I'll put the window down a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if y'all hear that. That backfire? Yep. Yep. Prime grade A 2J backfire. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Right? It's so loud I can hear it through the window. But you know, women like Inky are the reason why Mr. Z's channel exists. And thank you, Inky. Right? Wait, here you go, yo. Wait for it. Oh, he can't. He's stuck in traffic. He couldn't really gun it. A black MK4 Supra on some 3-piece wheels. Ooh, yeah, that's about like 80 grand right there, yo. That's about like 80, 90 grand right there rolling through. The cars alone right now are like 70 grand, 65. If you're lucky on the cheap end. Some of them are going over $100,000. I'm just saying. Anyway, who got it? I don't know. I don't got it. Anyway, back to Inky. Oh, fat throat ass. Like I said, Inky is the reason why Mr. Z has a channel. And it was good that she vindicated me. She proved what we were saying correct. Women like Inky, even though she don't have no children, was many people's moms and aunts and grandmas. Women like Inky. Women like Inky. And instead of, as I said before, instead of them saying to Toya, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. We didn't tell y'all the truth. Even if she would have got up there and lied and said, we didn't know. I'm sorry. We didn't know. We didn't know it was going to turn out like this. We didn't know. Nope. She went up there to try to shame Toya. To try to shut Toya up. To try to wag her finger at us. Wrong room. There's not enough marriageable black men for marriageable black women. Then why are we more married than you? Right? Then why are we more married than you? Like literally you, actually you. Not just black women, even you, just you. Right? Huh. Then she fakes like she cares about black men's health or she's concerned about black men's health. She brings up Kevin Samuels. And you gotta know she was one of those women that was dancing on Kevin Samuels' grave. You gotta know it. You gotta know it. Right? Claiming to be upper middle class, really? Claiming to be upper middle class. Wait a minute, Black Uru, it looks like she's trying to say that she's of the same class as you. Huh. Let's see. Toya is professional managerial class. Toya speaks well. Toya enunciates her words. You can hear her very clearly. She knows how to pause on syllables. She knows how to stop at periods. Huh. Black Uru, professional managerial class and upper middle class. Same difference. BGS. Dr. T. Dr. Green Gorilla when he not cursing up a storm. Shout out to Dr. Green Gorilla. Dr. Dunbar. Dr. Ron O'Neill. Huh. Wait a minute. Obsidian, blue collar. Mr. Z, blue collar. Roguish, former military. Charles, former military. And police officer. Huh. The Roger Report. Huh. Wait a minute. So she doesn't sound like our educated class of black people. She don't even sound like our blue collar black people, and yet she claims she's upper middle class. Where? Where? That's another one. Dr. Thunder. Does she sound like Dr. Thunder? Dr. T, Dr. Ron O'Neill, Dr. Green Gorilla, Dr. Who? Dr. Dunbar, who she sound like? Better You? Who? Big Kev is college educated Big Kev? Who? Wait a minute. Indigo didn't finish school, but Indigo got a larger vocabulary than her. Wait, what? Okay, look. If y'all gonna come up on the panel when we up there, you gotta know y'all think so low of us. You think you could come in half-ass. That actually proves Toya's point about the contempt. You have so much contempt. You think you could come on a panel full of black men half-ass and what? Go unscathed? Yeah, that's it. A black woman who possibly never got married, probably never got married, no children, thinks she can get up on a panel with black men and tell us what we need to be doing. And then tell other black women that there's not enough marriageable black men. Just because it didn't work for you, huh? There's not enough marriageable black men, even though black men have a higher marriage rate. This is why I said women like this, black women like this, are the worst thing ever. You don't go onto the panel and have a real conversation with Toya and see where her angle is from. You don't adopt the auntie role and say, look, my generation, we messed up here, here, and here. Don't follow in our footsteps. No, you don't do that. Nope. You don't do that. You go up there to essentially try to shut Toya up. You go up there with your canned talking points as if we're not prepared. Ma'am, far smarter and more talented women than you have come up on our panels. far more prepared and well spoken women have come up on our panels. Brothers do a better job. Men that we disagree with do a better job than you do at your own goddamn talking points. Right? And let me see. And Roger says, Lost Z, she called her lost. You imagine? Imagine a black woman that wants to be a younger black woman or a woman that's younger than the other wanting to be married, wanting to be under a man, and then the older black woman calling her lost. If this ain't the Twilight Zone, right? And Jack Black says, "What show is this?" I'll link it in the description after the show. It's on the Raj Reports channel. Wow. To think you could get up on that panel and then do that, and Mr. Z was gonna let you live? Only because Toya asked me, right? And Joe says, and thank you for the super chat, Scorched Earth was on the menu. Look, women like that want to salt the earth, right? They want to nuke the planet into oblivion. And just in case, salt the earth afterward. Right? Huh. And so they look for women like Toya that got their mind right and said, you know what? On second thought, this don't look to be working for me, and it don't look like it worked for you. And she looking for women like Toya to be like, are you trying to abandon the sisterhood? It looks like you're trying to abandon the sisterhood. Huh. And Oro says Toya slick lectured black men and said she loved them. I'm a little lost on what you're saying right there, Oro. Are you saying Toya did that? Right. And thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the super chat, Joes, once again. And Detroit says Inky, Killer Croc. But Killer Croc was smart. Right? Killer Croc was actually smart. And Louis Conyers says, roast that strag, eat Phoebe. Right? And I was joking, but I was dead ass serious. She sounded like she built like a goddamn sea lion. A manatee. Right? And Dre says, I see, and thank you once again, Lewis, for the super chat. And Dre says, I see why you didn't stream earlier, and I only caught one thing from that old strag. Right? Yeah, I gotta push that stream till tomorrow. Women like that. Oh my God. These are the women that Black Uru and BGS and Art New Style and them grew up with. Oh my God. All you older Xers and you boomers, these are the women? Oh my God. And they won't stop. They will not stop. They won't apologize. They won't, oh, you know what? We messed up. It's clear our ideology sucks. They won't stop. That's why I called them the worst. That's why I called her the worst. They will not stop. Ma'am, you're single with no children. It sounds like you've never been married. Life is showing you you're wrong. Life. Not black men. Life. It's not black men. Your own life, your own outcomes are showing you, yeah, about your whole entire worldview. And Dre, thank you for the super chat. And Spain Man says, and thank you for the super chat. She bought out the World War Z, Mr. Z, out tonight. Look, I'm listening. I'm doing my pollen, and she kept on interrupting me, right? And sighing and doing all the other stuff in the background. I'm like, okay, I know where this is gonna go. And once she started speaking, I was like, ah, there we go. The bitter old angry hag. And you should have never told me you don't have no children. Oh, you should have never said it. Because it only proves our point exactly. And I said it. We care about black women more than they do. I was trying to say that before she even told us. But like I said, they don't care about black children. And the second she said she didn't have kids, and there you go. I said it. They don't care about black women. They hate black men more. They rather see black men hurt more than see black women win with black men. Black Uru has daughters. Daughters. Even after Black Uru said what he said, she still continued. Black Uru, she don't care about your daughters and their future. She don't care about black women in their future. Especially if black women attached to black men prosper. Oh no. I didn't win with black men, so screw everyone. To hell with all of you and your happiness and your Disney fairy tale fantasies. To hell with all of that. Burn it to the ground. Right? And once again, thank you for the super chat. Spain Man, I said super chat. Super chat. I'm over here getting on her for pronouncing words. Thank you for the super chat, Spain Man. And Joe says, and thank you for the super chat. And she gloated to the elder about how off the plantation they are and how they failed. Yeah, exactly. She wants to tell Black Uru how men like him and BGS, notice she mentioned BGS, how they failed and how they told him what to do in 91. Ma'am, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? They failed. They failed? Madam, the marriage rate is going to the crapper. The birth rate is going to the crapper. Women all across these internets, cyberspace, social media are complaining about being single and lonely, not just black women. They're all over the place. Recording themselves in their car, on their kitchen counter, on the island, in their kitchen, in their bedroom, complaining and crying and weeping about being lonely, not just single, lonely. White women, Latina women, black women, even some Asian women. And you think your worldview is the superior worldview? Yeah, because you're the one in the right, right? Yeah, that's it. You're the one in the right. Huh. Women like this are going to die on the same hill. Life would have shown them how wrong they are, and they'll be like, I'll take it. Ma'am, I wasn't wishing that your funeral would only have two people. I said your funeral will only have two people because you're the way you speak and you don't have any children. Huh. So they don't even feel obligated because you don't have any children to come to the funeral. You listen to Black Uru speak about what's in store for your ideological daughters when Black Uru and BGS are no longer here. You heard him say that, and you still continued with the BS. You heard him say that and said, and to show you how selfish you are, you said, yeah, I'm going to be down right with y'all. I'll be with you. Which only further illustrates how much you actually don't care about other black women. Your daughter them, even though you don't have any kids. Your niece them. Your girl cousins and them. You don't care about them. You don't care about their outcome. You don't care about the potential that they're going to be destitute. Let's call a thing a thing. What's going on financially in the West, in America in particular, if you think you're going to be able to keep yourself afloat and not just barely have your nose above water with no man, good luck. Good luck. Y'all don't really understand what white elites have set up for their children. It's a wrap. Neo-feudalism, here we come. Huh. And Dre says, she also mentioned Grinch. She been watching. Of course she been watching. And instead of, Toya gave you the blueprint. Instead of you doing like Toya when she first got in this space and listen in and take notes and mull it over and think it over, you said, oh, hell no. I'm going to go on their panel and I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I'm going to get them told. And you failed. And you will always fail at that mission. Not on my watch. Exactly, Detro. She also said the black community is a patriarchy. The only reason I didn't really go into that is because Rogish. That's the only. Rogish said that we don't got the time. We don't got the time. That's the only reason I didn't take her head off. The black community is a patriarchy. Like no one says that. No one. And BGS, don't forget if you can find that clip of the light skinned lady saying that the black community is a matriarchy after the Moynihan report. You know, back in what you said, 1970. Please and thank you, because maybe this lady need to have an elder even older than her tell her, actually, it's 1970 right now, and yeah, the black community is a matriarchy, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, like the light skinned lady was saying on that clip from 50 years ago. But we're gonna let the lady that sound like she got potato salad stuck in her throat somewhere, or grease throat. We're gonna let her tell us different. Exactly. Cynthia G and Divested Zealot are the clapback. Like I said, you hurt their little soft ass feelings, and they think advocating for genocide and eugenics and having pictures with uh, uh, a man, a black man hanging on one side of the tree while a black girl swings on the other side of the tree in glee. They think that's the clapback. The clapback for you not choosing their lame asses is them advocating for genocide and eugenics and you being hung. Huh. And on that note, everyone, we're gonna pause right here. That's a good 45-minute rant. Look, women like Jesus Christ, BGS, and Black Uru. Oh my God, I knew it was bad for y'all. I ain't know it was this mushmouth bad, and they won't stop. Women like this are in their late 50s, their early and mid 60s, maybe even their late 60s. They have watched their entire worldview crumble, and they still won't stop. They still won't stop. If she's not lying, she don't have no children, whatever. Ma'am, life is showing you how wrong you are. Life, huh? And on that note, everyone, we're gonna pause right there, right? She think Divested Zealot and Cynthia G are the clapback. Well, what did YouTube have to say about Cynthia G's clapback? Oops. Huh. So, we'll pause right there. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Um, like, share, subscribe, hit the thank you button for the replay squad. Go check out other Black Manosphere content, everyone. Especially you, Miss Inky. You need it. You definitely need it. And do like your junior did and actually take some notes. Get your mind right. Shout out to Toya. Shout out to the Raj Report for hosting Toya on his channel. Y'all go check out other non-Black Manosphere content so y'all don't sound like people like this. Please, for the love of God. Oh, Raj said don't close it yet. What am I waiting for, Raj? I gotta go get my late ass food. Raj said, wait. What's up? What am I waiting for? What happened? What am I missing? Okay, I'll wait a minute. But yeah, I guess we'll still be doing our closings. And once again, thank you, Raj, for hosting Toya. Toya, great stream. Well, actually, I think it was still a great stream. Oh, thanks, Raj. And Raj with the super sticker. Thank you very much. And Detroit asked me if I got his email. I will check. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Mr. Z need a new phone. That's what I need. Yep, I got it. I got it. I got it. Right. I'll check that out right at the end of the stream. Raj said you can close now. And thanks, Raj. Right. And like I said, please, y'all. This is why I put the different things on my community chat. Like so y'all don't sound like this. This lady don't know what's going on in the world. She don't know what's coming down the pike. And even worse, what about if she does? Oh, what about if she does and she still sound like this? She would still sound like this. She would. She heard Black Uru talk. She heard Black Uru say, when me and BGS are gone, oh, the carnage. And she heard him say that, and she just continued like she didn't even hear it. Oh, you responded to Dr. Umar Johnson. Uh-oh. But let me end it right there, y'all. Got to be up early in the morning. So we'll pause right here, truly. Um, Thank y'all for listening in. Y'all go check out the original stream. I'll link it. It's on the Roger Reports channel. I'll link it in the description. Shout out to Toya. Toya, you did a great job, right? Shout out to the Roger Report. Thank him for hosting Toya. Inky, thank you. You gave me content for a week. I'm not gonna recover you for a week. That's a waste of time. But you gave me content for a week. And thank you for being you and coming up on the panel and proving everything that Toya said right. I'm just saying. Right? And on that note, we'll end it right there. Y'all have a great, great, great rest of y'all night. Mr. Z out. All right, everyone.